So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. The action has already started. Nice sequence of passes, this. Played back in. Great hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Kukçu certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Mohamed Salah. Gently done. That's a shade optimistic. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Rafael Leao has a goal! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Number 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Salah. Played into space out wide, and he cuts out the supply. Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi, foot in. Benfica are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Chouameni, and the pass is intercepted. Scholes. Rafael Leao, nicely spread. And here's Mohamed Salah, engages and forces him off the ball. And back to the keeper they go. Costa Curta. And it's Scholes. Kukçu. Mohamed Salah batted in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he's gone backward here. Neymar! Just off target.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Messi, that is Conte. Roberto Carlos. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fernando Torres. Scholes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball played for Kukçu. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Alvarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those...
There's the hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Koundé.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Kukçu. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Roberto Carlos. And it's Scholes. Oh, good. Rafael Leao! And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read. Çalhanoğlu. Scholes. Ball played for Kukçu. Back into the middle. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a fine chance! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
With the father of
Benfica ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
The information center. Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. Rafael Leao on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him, the way he's been playing.
Now the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos. Çalhanoğlu. Kukçu. Rafael Leao. Gnabry absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He is through here. He gets big. Harmlessly behind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's headed upfield. Kukçu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Scholes. Kukçu touches it back. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Alvarez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
That was lovely, that.
Roberto Carlos. Just about up to the hour now. Scholes. Kukçu!
The attendance for this
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Kukçu. Koundé. Now Costa Corta. Unai Simon. Looking tidy in possession here.
Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's Scholes. Well seen, saw that coming.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Scholes. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Roberto Carlos. Diaz. Spread it left. And here's... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution for Benfica, number 3, Franz Beckenbauer.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Scholes. And here's Scholes. And here's Neymar. Shot could be on. Adams deals with that comfortably. It's Scholes! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
David Villa. Back into the middle. Keeper's ball. had to make that, and he did make it. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Benfica certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Chelhanoglu. Benfica close now to seeing this one through to the end. Can he finish? The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Neymar really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 2.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Scholes. Number 11, Kukcu. Number
Fourth official
22,
showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
coming on the field.
Fernandes.
Number 18, Rodrigo.
And Koundé.
Number 21,
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Barella. Number 8, Fernandes. Number 10,
Well
Owen.
read, nice interception.
Substitution. There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Mohamed
added
Salah,
time.
and he welcomes it in. Up he goes! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Benfica proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.
Hello everybody,
And they are
quick
clearly
announcement
so
now.
happy
We would
to
like
have won it.
ask you all to kindly stay
Rafael
seated during the
Leao
match.
picking up the
Thank
Man
you
of
for
the
your
Match
cooperation.
award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And already we're underway, and it's been given away. Sane prepared to hit it from distance, never shy to have a go.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Owen, nicely spread. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Çalhanoğlu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. That's been cut out, well played. Kukçu getting this one clear. Pedri. He won't be happy with that one. Rodrigo. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. And that's not going to reach. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Benfica yet to have an attempt on goal. Kukçu. Koundé. Owen might just make this. Fernandez. Owen. Kukçu. And Owen! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Now that's well seen too.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Isak. And he's straight offside. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's picked out the run. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Up for a header! Harmlessly behind. That's really well cleared. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kirkchu, Fernandez, and here's Neymar. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Hernandez. Pass is just off target. Koundé.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Isak! And that's caused a worry or two. Sane looks to get on the end of this. And it's Sane. Sane. Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So, off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't...
Shot at goal! Çalhanoğlu gets rid without sophistication. Camavinga! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koundé is there to clear. Hernandez. Çalhanoğlu does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely measured pass. Hernandez. And here's Rodrigo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Rodrigo. Gets a good foot in there. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Neymar. Fiddles it through. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pedri. Camavinga. Sporting looking to pass their way through.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 10. Número 12. Número 15. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17. Messi.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, important interception. Done delicately. And the pass is intercepted.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Isak. Koundé gets it away. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Benfica do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Kirkchu. Salah. Fernandez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Isak. Can he spark a counter here? Dembele in acres of space out wide. Caught offside that time.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número
Both
23.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 20. Número 4. Beckham. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And they're quick to get it back. Guardiola, gently done. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Magnificent from Alvarez! Save the best for last! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sporting take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No way through there. Roberto Carlos, Scholes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's got the shot away! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Roberto Carlos. It's a great ball. Scholes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. That's a nicely measured pass. Now, can he finish? In he goes again. They want to be quick to it. And another try! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Koundé attempts a clearance. And here's Messi. He's had a hit! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Scholes. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Kukçu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. I'll just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that.
Can he put it away? Goal! Benfica! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rodrigo. Kukçu is wide and looking to get onto this. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's got away. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
Benfica are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shot a goal! Roberto Carlos. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Adams makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's just beyond his reach. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot could... has a goal! Well, now and it's come back out to him. Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar. Koundé calmly anticipates. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's not got that quite right. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodrigo, real chance! Goal! Benfica! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Benfica, and the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Rodrigo really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Neymar, David Villa, great ball if he can get there, and he's managed to get free, and Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Roberto Carlos, Rafael Leao, well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Messi. Messi, good purposeful running this. Oh, well played, well played. And we've reached half-time. Benfica come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Benfica do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. And we're underway again. Now it's Cruyff, Neymar, Kukçu. Ribéry, Neymar. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is...
David Villa! Rodrigo has found the net here, of course. Rafael Leao. Back into the middle. Scholes. Bastoni cuts it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. Alvarez. David Villa. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Messi. Great ball if he can get there.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was
shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? David Villa finds himself offside. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a nicely measured pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Benfica have got it back and they'll have another go. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Cruyff has it in a wide position. David Villa!
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Roberto Carlos.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
He's in a great position. That'll be a throw. Rafael, he's had a shot! In for the pieces! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 19. Número 24.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ribéry.
Benfica will two up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Nice interception, well timed. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Neymar. Diaz. Costa Curta. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Rafael Leao. Diaz. Diaz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Benfica blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Scholes. Mohamed Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Forwards and with intent. De Bruyne. Cruyff. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. And it's De Bruyne. Rafael Leao. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And he was quick to react. De Bruyne stood up well to him there. And that's that. Benfica have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Rafael Leao claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.